Hello and welcome to Golden Lion Tarot. Today I will be presenting a 3-pile pick a card tarot reading, all on the topic of who or what is next for you to love. Now, as I've spoken before, I like to go ahead and pick out which tarot reading is best for me by connecting each pile individually to my sacral, my heart, and my third eye chakras. For some reason, those 3 chakras do a really wonderful job for me to whether open my heart or else it'll close off my heart when I connect a pile to these 3 chakras. I go in and then feel into my heart, and if the feeling is open and fluid and ready for more type of feeling, then I know that's the pile for me. But if my heart feels closed off, then I feel that that pile is not for me. So however it works for you, that's just my way, and if it works for you, great. If you want to go ahead and choose your pile, pause the video, or however you like to do it, now would be a good time. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you the different crystals. For pile number 1, we've got the blue adventurine. Right. For pile number 2, we've got the rhodonite. And for pile number 3, we've got the snowflake obsidian. I love this side. And this crystal is almost in the shape of a heart. I see a heart in this. All right, I'm going to go ahead and remove piles 3 and 2, and we will go ahead and get right into pile 1's reading. All right, so you have picked the blue adventurine, and this is really a gorgeous crystal. A few of these crystals I are just new in my collection, and I really enjoy connecting with crystals and holding them while I meditate. They are also wonderful for calming oneself down and taking a moment to breathe. I normally always have at least one crystal on me at all times. So I thank you, new little blue adventurine, for being part of my crystal friends. All right, and we will get started on the reading. All right, so the first card is from the deck Doreen Virtue Life Purpose cards, and I did not, at the end of the videos I will say what all the cards were, because normally I do that at the beginning, but I didn't do that this time. All right, so who or what is next for you to love, pile number 1. Okay, the first card is Environmentalist. You're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach others about nature and animals. It's really gorgeous. You are here to be an earth angel, dear pile number 1. Then we've got number 5, emotional loss. And I'm quite sure that I saw both of these cards in the last reading, so this will be interesting. Looks like I have some viewers that have connected to the same energy. All right, I haven't looked at these cards yet, so it's interesting to see both of those cards again. And we've got the Four of Swords, and that is about needing a time out. And we've got the World, having the world at your palm, in the palm of your hands. And we've got Wisdom, the big sun there. Number 14, Integration. And I feel that that is the Temperance card in the original deck. So balance. Then we've got Destiny, number 10. So new beginnings. Wow. This woman, she can feel the calling within her soul. She feels so rooted and grounded because she is just like receiving divine information and following her higher self, what she believes to be right and wrong, and she just lives by it. That's what I see from that card. It's really pretty. All right, then we've got Control. A much harder card with sharp edges. Going with the flow. Soft, flowy, relaxation. The Six of Cups. Feeling ready to relax. And Four of Swords. Well, if that's not relaxation, I don't know what is. One of my favorite things to do is to take baths, salt baths. And it looks like she is exactly where she wants to be. With Jupiter ending, or Jupiter energy surrounding her. Wow. That's beautiful. I always love that deck. Okay, I'm just going to take a moment to look at these cards and just feel into them. Wisdom. All right, pile number 1. I know there's a glare right there, so I feel like looking at these cards, pile number 1, that you're feeling some sort of like discord at possibly your workplace or wherever you spend most of your time during the day, which is normally someone's workplace. So that's what I'm going to be going with. If it's different for you, then apply it how it works. I feel like you're suffering from some serious emotional pain related to your life and what you have to do from day to day. I feel like you can feel like a gaping wound because you're not doing what you want to be doing, or something does not feel fulfilling there. I mean, if you're working in a corporate sort of job, in a 9-to-5 job with a lot of rules and a lot of people telling you how exactly to do your job, then I suppose that you wouldn't feel much flow. You wouldn't feel like you are sitting back and blowing bubbles and snapping your gum and just enjoying the day. I feel that you're probably in some desperate need of relaxation. Some candlelight bathing can really do the trick when you're feeling stressed out, and there just is no way to release that anxiety. Water's so cleansing. I see water everywhere here. It's like water's trying to tell you that I am the key to helping you through this. I feel that water cleanses us and heals us without us even knowing. But if you take a moment to charge the water and ask the water to heal you, to take your pain away, to release your anxieties, then I feel that it doubly does the trick. I know that no matter if I take a bath or a shower, I always feel like a different person afterward. But if I take the time to sit down and light candles, where did that card go? Oh, there it is. I sat it down, couldn't find it. When I take the time to turn the lights off, light candles, put salt in the tub, and then I talk to the water and I ask the water to just release from my body anything that I held on to from that day, and to let it go down the drain, and that my spirit guides will handle the rest of releasing the negativity back to source, then it's a lot different than just going into a shower and feeling better afterward. I feel that the water's calling to you right now to do this. I feel like there's a good possibility, and I'm seeing right here, because you've got the Four of Swords twice. This is the Four of Swords also. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 swords, and this is the Four of Swords. So you've got this energy twice. So, and this time it's upside down, which is showing me that you are not getting that rest that your body is really, really desperately asking for right now. You feel like you can't take time to rest because you've got the world in your hands, that it's just like if you set down all your responsibilities and obligations, that things will fall apart. I think that you're a really strong and wise person, and a lot of people look to you for leadership or for just keeping the daily groove going. I think if you feel like if you set this responsibility down and walked away to tend to yourself, that things just wouldn't go so well in your workplace. And it's kind of sad because honestly, it looks like people do depend on you. You're probably a really strong support person in the workplace, but you can't ignore it anymore. It's like your heart is calling to you. Your heart is calling for a different destiny. And it's almost like it's getting so loud that you can't ignore it anymore. You can't ignore the feeling growing inside of you. It's almost painful when you lay down at night. You probably, all the stresses of the day come at you. Maybe you can't even feel this at times because of all the hard stresses. Maybe it's just something that that's growing, but you try to keep it under control by the rules and regulations that you were told were what's best for you, and that probably you told yourself you needed to do in order to be successful. And I apologize. I know this is really hard. Maybe even you're at a place that you like. Maybe you're working in a place because maybe you're working in a place that you do like the work. I don't know. Everyone's situation is going to be completely different from the next, but could be that you like what you're doing, but there's people there that are just really negative, or they're just a really low vibration, and you're not a low vibration anymore because you've done a lot of healing. You have found a way to make yourself heal, and you're becoming something very beautiful, and maybe the people around you are not so beautiful. So I don't know, I'm just starting to I'm feeling the energy of a few days ago, a friend and me went to this crystal shop that was quite a ways away from my home, about an hour and a half away. So it's a fairly good sized crystal and metaphysical store. And it was blizzarding out. It was we got a snowstorm out of nowhere. So, and and we just kept going anyhow. But people told us, you know, watch out, the roads are going to be bad. But we went anyway because we were, you know, we felt fine about it. We didn't feel anything negative about it. So everything was great. We went up there, no problem. But then as we were picking out all of our crystals, spending like, I don't know, quite some time, because that's a really important mission that we were on, and we put a lot of love and into this process. So it's, you know, we hold it in a really high place in our hearts, and the people that were working there just didn't seem to be quite so high vibed as we were, to say it nicely. And it was just really confusing because you would think, you know, in a metaphysical store like that, that you would have, you know, love and peace and beautiful people working there. And I'm not saying they weren't beautiful, but they weren't happy. They weren't like giving off crystal feelings. So even when we went to the checkout, one of the girls possibly could have charged my friend wrong, and she possibly could have done it even knowing she did that. So we weren't sure about that one, and we send her love and blessings if that is what happened, because we all come from different places, and we've all had to do things at times of our lives that we're not proud of. And if that's what happened, then we just want to love her and appreciate who she is, so that she can move into a better place into her life. But it just seemed to be the energy of everyone around in that store. So the workers were not the workers you would think would be working in a metaphysical shop. So I feel like possibly this could be something that somebody is dealing with in their workplace. And if so, like, kudos to you for sticking it out, because that's really hard. So I feel like for some of you, it's time to really look into why you're still working there. But for others of you, I think that some of you, it's going to be time for you to move on. For others, it's going to be time for you to just really take time for yourself when you come home, because and only you guys are going to know what's right for you, because we are light workers, and it's really important for some of us to be in dark places. And that's what I kept remembering when I was at that store. We are light workers, and we are meant to go into dark places because we bring the light. And to everyone we talk to, we're very polite and very courteous, and, you know, giving everything that we could to them in order for them to feel good about themselves. So who knows what happened after we left, and if hopefully, you know, we helped somebody there to feel more love. And I'm sure that that is what you're doing every day at the job that you're going to. But the problem is that you're not taking enough time to relax and to release, and to, it's like when you get home, you need to release the day's energies off of you. So if you're in a job that you're meant to stick it out with, then I send you a lot of blessings, and it's just a really tough situation for a light worker to be in. I know I've been in the same, and I've had to change jobs because of these situations. And I also send you so much love, and I'm sure there's no doubt in my mind that you've got a huge spirit team around you right now. In fact, I can feel mine hugging me and telling and showing me what your guides are doing to you right now. And they just like celebrate you every day. So you're in a really tough spot from what I can see. And I send you all the love that I can possibly send to you, because I have felt this energy, and I've been around other light workers that have dealt with the same thing. So I know that there's like really great things growing out of this situation, though. There's just so much love, and you're definitely on the right path, but no doubt it just can feel overwhelming at times. Let's just see if we can pull one more card here. One more. we've got grief. Okay, so I feel that your pain that you are dealing with can be really overwhelming at times, and it can consume your whole heart and your whole soul. So I think it's time for you to really just go within and see what you're creating out of this situation, because there is harmony here, and there is something for you to learn out of this, and there is something for you to gain out of this. There's something growing and emerging and becoming out of this situation, and it's the exact situation that you need in order to feel fulfilled and balanced. You are creating balance out of this. This is why you're going through this, is because of the balance that you're creating from this. So I send you lots of love, and I ask if you could please give me a like and subscribe to my channel, or leave me a comment. It would greatly benefit me and to help me to combine my energies to yours in order to provide you with the best videos that I can give you. All right, thank you. All right, pile number 2. You chose the beautiful, the delicate, the fluffy pink rhodonite. All right, we're going to discuss who or what is next for you to love. So who or what is next for you to love? All right, now this crystal is so gorgeous. It's just so pink. It just blows my mind that, and this is what my girlfriend said as we were coming out of the crystal shop. Isn't it amazing that the earth produces pink things? And I said to her, the earth produces every color things. And we were like, oh my goodness, it's so amazing. It really is. So thank you, Gaia, for creating such gorgeous stuff for us to just play with and look at and enjoy. It's just we're just so lucky to be able to hold and touch things that bring joy to our hearts. And boy, these crystals really bring joy to my heart, along with so many other light workers and starseeds out there. So we thank you, Gaia, for these beautiful gifts. All right, so pile number 2. You've got healer. Aww. You have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. Aww. I'm so thankful that you're on this earth with me. Beautiful pile number 2. Thank you for being here and being the angel and the healer that you are. And then we've got trapped in fear, number 8. All right. Then we've got number 7, choose wisely. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, number 19 from the tarot, the sun. Well, having the sun is definitely a good thing. Then we've got Palace of Wands. So this is a fiery, passionate place. And then we've got 10 of Swords. So this would be feeling trapped energy. All right. Just give me a moment and just look at your cards. All right. So first of all, what sticks out hugely is this beautiful green, heart-centered energy of you being a healer. This is just so beautiful, and I'm sure that you know that you're a healer. Everywhere you go, you cannot help but be this healer, and it pretty much consumes all of who you are. It is who you are, and the world appreciates you, healer. The only problem is here is that you're feeling disconnected in some sort of way. You're holding your head and wondering why you have to deal with this. I feel you like looking down at your body, feeling upset. Maybe you don't feel comfortable in your skin. Then we've got, I feel like somebody trying to show somebody the way, and possibly just like not following that. But we do have the Sun, but I feel like maybe you're not feeling all of who you are, because I feel a lot of trapped energy here, a lot of like overwhelming sadness. So hold on, let me just pull a couple more cards and just see. We're just gonna let that go. Alright, I just shut the door, so hopefully that won't interrupt us so much. Alright, so I feel negative energy here, and I don't understand why exactly. What is this negative energy related to? And we threw some down. Alright. I see more pain here. And I see beautiful bodies. And I see the devil. Okay. So right when I said beautiful bodies, the devil popped out. Right here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get it. So I said I see a lot of pain. And then I said into beautiful bodies. And right when I said that, the devil came out. So I feel... And the devil also has like a beautiful, gorgeous, perfect body. Perfect male body. I see perfect male bodies here. So maybe you have a lot of masculine energy, even if you are a female, and that's a great thing. I mean, I feel that I hold a lot of masculine energy, even though I'm very feminine. But I feel that somebody might possibly have some sort of a hang up about their body. Maybe they're dealing with, what's the word? Body dysmorphia. That's the word that's coming. That's the word that's coming to me right now. Hold on. Okay. So I'm just like getting really choked up feeling and sad because of all of the pain that that America has put onto the female body, even more than the male, but all bodies, of how you have to look a certain way in order to be loved, in order to feel the praise and the love that, like, the models that they show on TV, and the hardness and the pain and the suffering that women have put, even men, to put onto their bodies in order to try to fit in. Okay, so if that's what we're dealing with this pile, then I send you so much love and I wrap my arms around you, because I think everybody has a little element of this within themselves. At least every woman that I have ever gotten close to. I'm sure that I haven't been as close to males, but every male I've even known, every man that I have dated and gotten close to, they have also had a more mild case, but definitely they had body dysmorphia too. I feel like they were super sexy and I was very attracted to them, but they could never see how beautiful they were. And that's sad. Some of them even had like a low self-esteem, and I wondered in my head, how could that person have a low self-esteem when they are so handsome? And there's nothing better than somebody being beautiful, like their soul, their brain. I definitely get very attracted to somebody's brain and how they think. how they think about something, or if somebody's like passionate, if somebody's passionate about something, then that is like super attractive to me. And I feel that you definitely have passions because you live in a passionate place. There's things that you are passionate about which make you super attractive, which that's so cool. But for some reason, and I'm not saying I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you. It's just that I feel that you put like a really like unrealistic goal as to your appearances. I think that when people meet you, they can feel your beauty instantly. You just like shine from the inside out. And I think that your spirit guides have been trying to show you this, but you haven't been listening properly because this goes backwards. I feel like there's backwards energy here. The signs are all around you, showing you how gorgeous you are. It's like time for you to like embrace how beautiful you are. Just like this rock is absolutely gorgeous. I feel like that's how beautiful you are. Like this rock just like does something to my soul. It makes me feel like so much love, and I just like can't stop staring at it because it's so beautiful. I feel like you radiate that kind of energy, and everybody that gets the opportunity to know you feels that energy from you like instantly. It's like everyone's just waiting for, or you're just waiting for you to also feel this energy. It's time for you to like, there's more pink energy, heart energy. It's time for you to create from how beautiful you are within. Because it's like when you love yourself, like things heal and change. Like say you do have like, I don't know, just say you have funny looking feet or a funny looking chin or nose or something that you just don't think is sexy about yourself. Like if you just send love to that part of yourself, if you just like accept what it is for what it is, because you don't want to lie to yourself. It's hard to do that, and there's just no point. Things are what they are. But if you send love to that, I've seen crystals change, like the inside of a crystal. I have seen change. I have seen them change. It's the strangest thing. Material things can change, is my point. So say you complain about a part of your body over and over and over and again. My nose, da 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 da, my feet, da da da, my hips, da da da, something like you say something negative about your body. Well, then that thing is going to, whatever you're saying about it is going to become exaggerated. So if you're talking negative about your feet, then your feet are going to become more funny looking, so to say. We are living in a time where magic is real, and if you're watching this video, you should know that. So this is how I'm able to create these videos, because of magic, and magic is 100% our friend. So it's time for us starseeds and light workers to believe that we are beautiful, because we are gorgeous. We are the most beautiful beings on this earth. We are the most beautiful beings that there is, that I know of. And we're going through some really hard changes on earth. And we're putting up with a lot of negative energies. And we deserve to feel as beautiful as we feel inside. We deserve to feel as beautiful as everybody sees us. You are beautiful. You're gorgeous. What are you creating? It's up to you to create this. If you feel if you have to do what makes you feel beautiful. Some people don't feel prettier when they put makeup on, and some people do. If it makes you feel less pretty to wear makeup, then don't wear it. You have to be and feel beautiful, however it makes you feel beautiful. Some people really think makeup is a beautiful thing and it's a gorgeous art. It's just whatever makes you feel beautiful is what you're going to create. And I think it's important for us to create beauty. I think that you're passionate about beauty, or else you wouldn't be having this problem. I think that you're passionate about other things too, that are just like, that make you even more beautiful. If you send love to any part of your body that you might be feeling sad about, instantly that part of your body is going to start feeling loved and respond to that love. And I'm not perfect at this. There's been times that I've done the same thing, that I've had to send love to parts of my body. And all it has ever done is help me to release this messed up worldly view that you're not gorgeous unless you look like, I don't know, I'm older, so I'll say like Cindy Crawford, or who's the new ones? That girl from Thunder or I can't even think of the name of it, but we've got, I don't watch the news anymore, so in my time it was like Cindy Crawford, Pamela Anderson. Well, she had the curves. Jennifer Aniston, Angelina Jolie. Back when I was in my 20s, they were the girls that were like the most beautiful. Ben Affleck, Angelina, Brad Pitt. Yeah. So I know what you're feeling, and I understand it very much. So I send you so much love, and I ask you to just send love to your body, to your hips, to your nose. Send love to your chin, to your feet, to your backside. Send love to your legs, to your arms, to your eyes, to your ears. Start loving yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but just try sending like heartfelt energy to these parts of your body, and you'll feel like you're not in this tunnel, in this hole, because you deserve to be this beautiful healer that you are. And I think that once you do this, like, you're going to really, I mean, you're already a beautiful healer no matter what. Like, there's no stopping that. That's just what you are, what you radiate. You could never turn it off. You could try, but the light would just beam right through all the cracks of you holding in your light. So it's just time for you to be able to feel comfortable so that you can do your work and be passionate and let the sun shine in every little crack and hole of your soul. Yeah. It's so nice, like little babies, they're so happy. They don't look in mirrors. They just like go about their day and bump into things and laugh and fall down and get back up, and nothing is just serious. Like, everything's just like easy. If they get hurt, they cry, but then they're over it as soon as the boo-boo doesn't hurt anymore. I think Spirit's wanting you to act more like childlike. Like, okay, so maybe I have wrinkles now, but I'm going to send love to them because I am the most beautiful creation that God has ever made, and you have every right to feel like that. So I send you so much love. I send you so much blessings, and I thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I thank you for serving Mother Earth and the rest of humanity. And I send big hugs to all the rest of the light workers and star seeds out there, just trying to figure things out one day at a time, and falling down and making mistakes and getting back up, because that's all we can do. And we let our hearts be our guide, and with that we have positive movement forward. So, all right, pile number 2, I ask you to send me a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment so that I can better connect to you and understand your energy. All right, I will pick up pile number 2, and we'll get right into pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3. You chose my Snowflake Obsidian. that to me looks like a heart. The side has like tans and browns and reds. So cool. Reminds me of yin and yang. Yeah. And snowflakes, of course. All right. So for your first, first of all, our question is, who or what is next for you to love? All right. So you've got trust. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So trust your feelings and trust your dreams to guide your career path. And we've got sensitivity. Oh, there's yin and yang again. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. Aw, so beautiful. So your psychic senses are opening up and you need to make changes because of that. It's beautiful. Pile number 3. Then you've got triumph. Number 7. We've got yin and yang again, man and wife, or woman and man. 2 of Cups. King of Wands. So you're the king of your passions. You know what you like. Oh, but you're super psychic and becoming aware of mysticism and the other side, and the veil is thinning and the moon is being called and your heart is opening up, and you are producing something new, and you are standing up for yourself. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. So I feel like, looking at these cards so intently now, I feel like I already like have an instant reading. It's like it's what is next for you to love is yourself. You. It's time for, look at this person just stand so proud with their rod in their arms, just like she looks like she just built like a whole community, and she's standing there like, this is mine. This is who I am. This is what I'm protecting. She's super like fiery and like proud to be this strong warrior woman. And she's super fiery. All right. So I feel like this is you becoming your other side. I feel like this is you seeing all sides to yourself. I feel like your masculine side is being more gentle to your feminine side, and your feminine side is opening up to your masculine side. It's complete unity. You know that it's like you've got the high priestess. So it's really amazing that you've come to this point. So kudos to you. It looks like you've been meditating and doing your spiritual homework, which is awesome and not easy in this hectic kind of crazy world that we were born into. So like, you have serious triumph. You have really like strong masculine vibes of taking care of yourself. And if you haven't started taking care of yourself completely, like, that's what you're going to be doing, because here comes this warrior again, or warrior, riding in on his horse and just like saving his own day. And whatever you are like now creating, I feel like you're going to be like really protective of it. I feel like now is the time for you to be alone. I feel like that you're starting to realize that you love being alone more than anything else. I feel that you're going to be like really like protecting your alone time and making it like a really important part of your weekly routine. I don't know if you have children, little children, or like other people that count on you that make it more difficult for you to get your time alone, but you're on the right path of knowing that you are just as important as those little ones that you're taking care of, or the other people, or maybe you're taking care of elderly grandparents or parents, but you have definitely figured out that you are super important just like everyone else around you, and it's time for you to give yourself the time that you need. It's like you're finding out that the love of your life is yourself and that you've made so many changes. I know I can relate to this because after ever since the age of 15, I started dating. I found one of my soulmates at such a young age and fell in love. And I, ever since then, for so many years, for like, I don't even know, I want to say like 20 plus years after that, I continued dating and really never stopped. I was always in a serious relationship. They were always serious. I never like to like date around. I like to be in a steady, serious relationship. And I think a lot of light workers find something to give all of their love to because they have so much love to give. And they're the most nurturing beings on this earth. And it's so easy to just like give all of yourself to somebody. But once I woke up, like 8 years ago, I began waking up, and when that happened, well, my whole world fell apart. But after so many years of it deconstructing itself, I came to the terms that my alone time was super sacred, and it's where I got to meditate, and it's also where I got to find myself again. I feel like when I was in all of those relationships, I just never I knew what I liked. Like I knew that I liked this certain style and I liked that kind of a thing, but I was never able to like really indulge in my likes because there was always my other half that was, when you're a light worker, you and you're not awake, you usually like have a really super codependent relationship, and I did. So it was always all about him and what he liked. But yeah, now you're learning to create from yourself, and it's like you're becoming this badass lover of yourself, and it's so gorgeous because that's where like that's the most important person in your life will always be yourself. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, so you've been through a lot, you've been beat up a few times, but you've come to a point that you can trust your feelings and you can trust that what you are creating in your heart and feeling within your whole body is what you need to stand up for and what you need to believe in. And it's really awesome that you've taken the time to come to this epiphany, because it's what's going to make the rest of your life even greater than it ever has been, because this time that you've taken to find yourself and that you're coming into is what's going to lead you to all of your dreams coming true. Yeah, so beautiful. See if another card wants to pop for you. Bittersweet. Okay, so this is like crown chakra energy, and it's like, so you sometimes might feel sad that you want to be alone. It's almost bittersweet that you're not finding it comforting to be in the company of your old friends and family, but that you're finding it more comfortable to be in the company of yourself. So sometimes it might make you sad and want to cry and grieve your old ways, but there's something inside of you that you know that you can trust is the right way. So maybe you're in that stage where you're just feeling just kind of lonely at times, but there's something growing in you that's so big and so powerful that you're not going to let go of it for anything, even if you feel these sad moments overtake you. It's not it's this is another stage in your life too. You need to understand that, like, things are always changing, life is always changing and becoming something different. And this is you just changing and becoming something different. And it's really exciting. Yes, it can feel sad at times, but that's okay. Just just hold on to what you're growing, because what you're growing is way better than any sad feelings that might overcome you. I feel that there's probably going to be some times that your old friends might feel rejection from you, and that might cause some confusion. But hey, you've got to listen to your heart, because you're becoming more sensitive and you need to make changes accordingly. And you're becoming so, so beautiful as you really listen to your heart and guard yourself and barricade yourself. I feel like now is the time to barricade yourself from anything that's not uplifting you or not making you not you'll know if something's not for you or not. If something's pulling you away from your true path, you're going to feel it, and you're just going to barricade yourself and not let these strange people into your home. And I think you should. I think that you should guard your belongings and what you hold dear with all that you have, and stand up like a proud mofo and roar loud if you need to. All right, pile number 3. I thank you for joining me here at Golden Lion Tarot. And if you could please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and leave me a comment. I would so greatly appreciate your I would so appreciate all of that love that you could give to me in this way as I go about creating this channel for all of us light workers and star seeds. All right, and I said that I would let you know about the decks that I used for this, and I used the Psychic Tarot. I don't know if I used that one. I did Life Purpose, Chakra, Wisdom Oracle cards. Then I did the Rider-Waite, of course, and also this deck here, which is the Spellcaster's Tarot. All right, guys, so have a wonderful rest of your day.